Why some people hold on to a bad habit, a toxic relationship, or a dead-end job, even when it's clear that change would lead to a better life. Why do you cling to that suffocating routine, the one that drains your soul day after day, even as whispers of freedom echo in your mind? Picture yourself trapped in a toxic bond, a dead-end job, or a habit that poisons your essence, knowing deep down that escape is just a step away, yet your feet remain rooted in misery. It's a paradox that defies logic. Humans, wired for survival, often choose chains over wings. What invisible force binds you tighter than fear itself? Is it the comfort of the known devil, or something darker lurking in your psyche? This resistance isn't mere laziness. It's a profound battle with your identity, a philosophical riddle that philosophers have wrestled with for centuries. But unraveling it promises liberation beyond imagination. And yet, what if the real root lies not in weakness, but in a hidden strength twisted against you? What roots you in misery when change beckons? Carl Jung whispers of the shadow, those buried fears you refuse to face, masquerading as loyalty to the familiar. Nietzsche scoffs at your herd mentality, clinging to routine society carved into your psyche. You're not just stuck. You're guarding an identity forged in pain, a fragile self that treads the void of transformation. Schopenhauer would say your will is chained to habit, mistaking it for safety. Every choice to stay put reinforces a lie, that misery is your destiny. But what if this resistance isn't just fear, but a warped strength, a refusal to let go of what defines you? Dig deeper. What's the cost of this loyalty to suffering? Your refusal to change doesn't just cage you, it reshapes reality. Cognitive biases, like the sunk cost fallacy, trick you into believing past investments justify present pain. Neurologically, your brain craves the dopamine of familiar misery over the uncertainty of growth. Society whispers, stay put, conform, conditioning you to fear the outlier's path. Sartre would call this bad faith, denying your freedom to choose. Each day you linger, your identity calcifies, and the world narrows. Relationships erode, dreams fade, and potential suffocates in routine's grip. Yet the unseen cost is deeper. You're sculpting a life of regret. What happens when the weight of what could have been crushes you? Can you still break free? You can shatter the chains of resistance, but it demands a rebellion against your own mind. Forget gradual steps. Embrace a radical shift. Viktor Frankl found meaning in suffering, transforming despair into purpose. You can too. Reject the lie that your identity is fixed. Nietzsche's "Become Who You Are" urges you to forge a new self. Start small. Defy one habit. Question one assumption. History's rebels, Socrates, Galileo, challenged norms and reshaped reality. Rewire your brain by acting against comfort, starving the dopamine of routine. Freedom lies in embracing the unknown, not fleeing it. But how do you sustain this courage when the old self claws back? What's the final truth that makes change unstoppable? The ultimate truth dawns like a blade through fog. Your resistance to change isn't just fear, it's a refusal to trust your own power. Sartre's freedom is your burden and your gift. You're not trapped, you're choosing. Every moment you cling to misery, you sculpt a false self. But the real you, limitless, undefined, waits in the chaos of change. Frankl's meaning, Jung's shadow, Nietzsche's will, they converge here. Your life is a canvas, not a cage. Embrace the terror of becoming, and misery loses its grip. Step into the unknown, and you'll find not loss, but creation. What will you build with this truth? The mirror awaits. Will you finally see yourself? If you've ever struggled with resistance to change, share your story in the comments below. And if you're looking for strategies to help you overcome your resistance and make positive changes in your life, be sure to check out my video on embracing change.